So when you are not identified with a certain kind of personality, how does this help you break a certain kind of limitations?
So a big deal in my life was coming out as a gay person and telling my family, and that was so against what my upbringing and my background and what everybody told me. It was so different that, of course, it creates some very deep conflicts in your mind. So I am this, I am not that, I am gay, I am straight. So either label was very difficult to bear. And then when I realized that I am not gay or straight, or like I had told in the other story, a man or a woman, that's just an idea about myself. It's like, well, you can go walking down the street. Are you gay or are you straight? You're just walking down the street. You're walking down the street, I don't know, continuously always being attracted to another. No, you're just walking down the street, right? Maybe you're having cereal and you're just eating the cereal. At that moment, are you gay? Are you straight? Are you a man? Are you a woman? Are you Hispanic? You're just eating cereal. There's nothing in your mind saying, I am these things. But at one point, your mind says, oh, yep, I am those things. But when you recognize that you truly are not, then you're kind of free from all of that. And you're just present, wherever you are. And if that moment means, I don't know, kissing another man or holding your hand, okay, then somebody can say, well, that's what we call gay. Okay, fine. But it doesn't narrow you. It doesn't bind you into certain things. You also don't have to be telling the whole world, this is me. You can just let go of it a little bit.
Yeah, in some society, it's not in the United States, but perhaps some other country, it's a big deal. So you still feel pain when the parents feel pain?
Of course. But in my particular case, my family has come around to acceptance. So actually, that was a great teaching for them, because they had very strong attachments against this. And then now their son, somebody they love very much, is going through this. So they had a choice. Either I love my son or something's got to give. And they chose love over their attachments. So that was good teaching for them. Painful, but most of the good teaching is painful.
How can you help them feel less painful?
I was able to accept myself first. And I was able to do that through practice. Practice really helped, because there were a lot of internal demons. I'm going to disappoint my parents. This is not right. It shouldn't be this way. Why is it this way? So with practice, I could see that it was all just thinking, and that it was all just that I wasn't one thing or the other. And I got to know my true self, and then, oh, there's this. And then on top of that, these human tendencies come and go. Then once I was kind of solid with that, that's when I was able to tell them. Because at least I was strong with myself, and I said, okay, I know you're not going to like this. It's going to be very painful, but I'm still going to love you and still want to be your son. And then that was up to them then. I can't. After that, there's not much else I could do. But if I wasn't even sure about myself, then that would have been more difficult for everybody. I consider myself so blessed that for whatever reason, I found this practice in my life. And maybe somebody's watching this video and say, why am I watching this? And why is this inviting me to do this? But it's a very serious invitation to try it, because of everything I've done in my life since I have memory of the events that I've done. I would consider starting this practice and having kept it consistently probably the most worthwhile. Because if you don't get to know yourself and understand yourself, then what's the point of living? Trust me, the idea of trying things out, to look for things outside, feels like makes sense until you try it many times and it always collapses. There is a calligraphy hanging from the walls at the Providence Zen Center. And it says, 100 years of looking for money and power, and things turn to dust in an instant. 3 days of looking into the self, infinite treasure. I love that.
I love that too. Thank you so much.